that makes router 6 in area 0. As you can see here, our process with neighbor 2.2.2.2 on tunnel 0 went from loading to full. So now if I do a show IP OSPF neighbor, you can see here now that I have a neighbor adjacency with router 2 and router 3, whereas before it was just with router 3. As you can see here, there's no designated router, backup designated router, because it's a tunnel interface, so there's no need for that election process in OSPF to take place. So, what does all this mean? It means that now if we go to router 5 and we do a show IP route, now you can see here that we have learned of the area 6's 66 network. So from router 5, let's just do this on router 6. If we try to do the same ping that we did before, target IP is 555.5.5.5. Repeat count's 10. We're going to source the echo requests from 66.6.6.6, and as you can see now, I have full IP reachability. So I have IP reachability now from area 6 all the way to area 5. So this lab is now completed. The things to remember here is what we did with the lower example, from area 6 to area 0. We pretty much ran a GRE tunnel through area 236. Okay, that tunnel, we had that IP range specific to the tunnel that we had to advertise into area 0. And we advertised it in area 0 on router 2 and router 6. And then when that came up, router 6 and router 2 established a neighbor adjacency within area 0. And then router 2 was then able to propagate all the routes from area 6 via area 0, via area 145 to area 5. So now, as you can see here, we have full IP reachability. If we go to router 5 and do a source ping here, target's going to be 66.6.6.6. P count's going to be 10. Extended commands yes. Source is going to be 55.5.5.5. And as you can see, our ping is successful, and we have full IP reachability. So again, we went through here. We did the virtual links on the top from area 5 through area 145 to area 0 on router 1. Again, with the virtual links, you got to use the router IDs, which in this case were the loopback 0 interfaces of the other side. To establish the adjacency, again, that area, the virtual link has to be on both sides, pointing pretty much towards each other. And again, the area command is like area 145, then virtual link, and then the other side's loopback interface. So in case of router 1, it'd be area 145, virtual link 5.5.5.5. And then on router 5, it's area 145, virtual link, area 145, virtual link, and then 1.1.1.1, which is router 1's router OSPF router ID. On the bottom, what we did was we created a GRE tunnel from router 6 to router 2. We used the tunnel IP address of 26.20. We used the tunnel IP 26.26.26.0/24. Okay, and what we did here is we added the tunnel source on router 6. The tunnel source was the FA00. The tunnel destination was 192.168.23.2, and the tunnel IP address on router 6 was the .6 in this 26 network, and on router 2 the tunnel source was the fast Ethernet 01. The tunnel destination was the 192.168.36.6 IP, which is this guy right here on router 6, because those both are learned via area 236, remember, from router 6 and router 2. The tunnel IP address on router 2 was the .2 in the 26 network. And then the last thing we had to do, remember, is we extended area 0 to router 6. So we put router 2, we put the network statement of the tunnel network, which is 26.26.26.0. We put that whole subnet range into area 0, and then we went on to on the router 6, and we added the network statement there, 26.26.26.0/24, and we put it also into area 0. And then we ended with sourcing, doing a couple of source pings, and we saw now that we have full IP reachability through our network. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know this one was a little long, but we got a lot of good information out of this, a lot of stuff, the key points that we have to remember, and who knows what they're going to throw at you on your tests, so might as well be prepared for everything. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos, and I hope you'll be with me for the next OSPF lab. Maybe we'll go through some external summarization. We'll also go through maybe some OSPF area types. So thanks again for watching. Bye.